Sources in Kiev said the explosion occurred in Belgorod city, south of Russia last night, March 29th. Due to a ballistic missile, Ukraine attacked a bullet. 4 Russian soldiers may have been injured in this case. The explosion brightened Russia's sky of Belgorod city. However, RIA Novosti news agency said the incident was due to human error. The original reports said someone in the bullet warehouse handled the wrong weapon, but the Ukrainian media later argued that the 19th Military Missile Brigade of his water army shot a tactic Tochka-U into this warehouse. The head of the Vyacheslav Gladkov region told Russian news agencies that the explosion occurred in Krasny Oktyabr village, about 20 kilometers from the Ukrainian border. There are no casualties in people and there is no damage in the area. Emergency services are available at the scene. We will know the cause of the following case, Mr. Gladkov said in a statement. According to TASS news agency, 4 soldiers were injured when a bullet hit a military base in Belgorod region. The Russian Defense Ministry on March 30th announced that Ukraine's S-300 air defense system was destroyed after Moscow launched a high-precision weapon. The video shows that Ukraine's defensive shield system is destroyed. Some S-300 self-propelling systems are damaged and burned, including systems with air defense missiles. Radio is burned down. Radar lifting and transport vehicles are also badly damaged. Yesterday, the Russian defense spokesman Igor Konashenkov said that, since Russia's special military campaign began on February 24, Moscow destroyed 124 aircraft, 77 helicopters, 321 unmanned aircraft, 214 air defense missile system, 1,750 tanks, and armored vehicles of Ukraine. And on the Ukrainian side, the country's army has just seized one of the latest and most sophisticated air defense systems in the Russian arsenal. The observers can see that can contain a series of important intelligence information of Moscow. It is a medium to command the radar equipped with Russia in the Barnolti system. Ukraine obtained one of Russia's latest non-room systems when making a counterattack in northeast Kharkov. Experts said the 9S-932-1 means were integrated into Russia's sensor, commander and control, and this could turn it treasure invaluable about intelligence that the Ukrainian side and the Westerners are accessible to Russia. According to the drive, Ukraine discovered that the 9S-932-1 in the status is still relatively intact. During the war of invading Ukraine, Russia used a short-range landmark land missile system 9K-35 Strela-10, supported by 9S-932-1 Commander, to shoot down the unmanned aircraft system of Kiev. Earlier, in the battle with Russia, Ukraine has seized many modern talents of Moscow, such as part of the Krasny-Oktyabr and Borisogol BSK-2 electronic combat system, as well as Zupark 1 meters, an antagonist radar mobile is used to detect fireworks that are flying. Meanwhile, the headquarters of the British government media offices, GCHQ, Jeremy Fleming on March 30th said, according to the latest intelligence they have, many Russian soldiers in Ukraine have refused to perform the above orders, ruining the device and even accidentally shot 4 your own aircraft. Mr. Fleming said, Russian President Vladimir Putin has been evaluating a lot the ability of the Russian armed forces, while underestimating the protest of Ukrainian people and the Western determination. Putin said wrong situation. We believe that Putin's advisors do not dare tell him the truth. We have witnessed Russian soldiers, lack of weapons and gases, refusing to make orders, destroying the device, even accidentally shooting down their own aircraft. Mr. Fleming said in a speech at the Australian National University in Canberra. Meanwhile, the Ministry of Defence Britishly recorded many Russian military units returned to Belarus after suffering heavy damage in war in Ukraine. These units will need to be reorganized and lobbed in Belarus. This shows that the Russian armed forces face many difficulties in logistics. The UK Ministry of Defence has a paragraph. Russia seems to continue to compensate for reducing military operations on the ministry with a solution to enhance the massive use of artillery and missile. Mr. Alexei Arestovich, advisor of the President Ukraine's office, said Russia is moving to force from the north to eastern Ukraine to strive to surrender this Eastern European National Army. However, Russia still maintains a support near the capital Kiev to control part of the Ukraine army there. In the US, General Todd Walters informed the US House of Representatives that the administration of President US Joe Biden has made a decision that US warships will leave the Black Sea. This is said to be a response to the developments of the Russian military campaign in Ukraine. The decision was made in the context that the fate of the strategic port city of Mariupol is about to be decided, the situation of the Ukrainian army group in the Donbas is in danger, and the accusations between Russia and Ukraine related to a large number of ships' mines are being scattered and discovered by the Black Sea countries. Earlier, Mr. Biden had a phone call with his Ukrainian counterpart Zelensky, in which he pledged to provide additional direct aid to Kyiv by an additional $500 million.